Hi everyone, welcome again to another edition of Storytime with Robbie. Hope you're all still doing well and enjoying these last few days of summer. Today I am going to be reading you some birthday stories. One story that I forgot to read to you when we did birthday themed books a while back. So I have one I forgot to do, and then I have two new birthday themed books that I bought recently that I want to share with you. So today I'm going to be reading Penguin and the Cupcake by Ashley Spires. And I'm going to be reading The 10 Rules of the Birthday Wish by Bev Ferry. And I will be reading I Really Want the Cake by Simon Phillip. Hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Alrighty, everybody. The first story I'm going to read today is Penguin and the Cupcake by Ashley Spires. Here we go. Hi, I'm Penguin. I know what you're thinking. What's a penguin doing in a book with a walrus and a polar bear? Everyone knows that penguins live way down south in Antarctica, and walruses and polar bears live way up north in the Arctic. So how did we end up in a book together? Let me tell you. It all started one day when my buddies and I were hanging out at the fish hole. Now, I'm not one to complain, but for the last 1,473 days, I've eaten fish. Sure, I get to toss in some krill, but there are some foods you can find in the sea. Say, for instance, maybe a squid now and again for flavor, cupcakes. Note, many species of fish are endangered because humans are overfishing the oceans. Penguins are having a hard time finding food, which is another reason that Penguin was eager to find something else to eat. Though, through looking for a cupcake was probably not the healthiest choice. My pal told me that his sister's friend's cousin is living the good life eating cupcakes in this place called the Northern Hemisphere. So I decided to head north to find some cupcakes. When I was all packed up and ready to go, I spread my wings and took to the sky. Stop right there. Is it our turn now? No, go away. But penguins can't fly. You can tell the story, but only if you tell it correctly. Now tell the truth or we will have to take over. Fine, it's not your turn. As I was saying, I took to the sky. It was a long and difficult journey. A lesser penguin would not have made it, but I knew I would soon arrive to a new land of possibilities and opportunities. Lots and lots of cupcakes and snow. It couldn't be I traveled so far just to visit more snow. Nevertheless, I was still determined to find the fabled cupcakes I sent out in search of my sugary goal. Soon I came upon a very purple local. Hello, I'm Penguin. Do you know where I can find some cupcakes? Oh no, I don't eat cupcakes. All that sugar goes straight to my third chin. I'm on a strict kelp diet. Note, walruses don't eat kelp. They mostly eat bivalve mollusks, fancy word for clams and mussels. Unfortunately, the walrus has a self-esteem issues. She was trying to meet an unrealistic physical ideal. All she really needed to do was love herself. I said goodbye to Walrus and set off once again. It was long before I trained into another local. Hi there. Note, this is one of the few largest patches of ice left where polar bear can chill. The Arctic ice cap is melting because, among other things, penguin and too many people fly in air-polluting planes. Hello, I'm Penguin. Hello, I'm Polar Bear. I'm searching for cupcakes. Can you help me? Sorry, I don't eat cupcakes. I'm more into blueberry things like seals and beluga whales. Sometimes I even eat birds. Hey, aren't you a bird? I'm usually a pretty calm guy. Danger is my middle name, so don't get the wrong idea about me when you see what happened next. I was beat. The stories of cupcakes were clearly exaggerating. With a heavy heart, I decided to take a plane home because penguins can't fly. They know that already, and just because I can't fly doesn't mean I can't swim. The pants off, both of you. We don't wear pants. Please go away. But all was not lost. Suddenly, there was a heavenly voice beside me. My dear, you look so sad. Here, take one of these. Behold, an angel in pearls handed me a pink icing-topped cupcake. I opened my beak. I gobbled the whole cupcake down. I hardly got icing on my feathers. It was pure bliss. The kind lady could tell I was itching for more. Would you like the whole box, dear? Thank you. I returned triumphantly to my home and my friends. While we shared the cupcakes, I told them of Walrus, Polar Bear, and the kind of lady. We were almost finished when something fell out of the box. Pizza! That end, and that's it. We only have a few lines. After this talk of food, I need a snack. Fine with me. I'm sick of this book. I hope they remember to pay me in kelp. That end. Alrighty, everybody. The second story I'm going to read today is the 10 Rules of the Birthday Wish by Bev Ferry. Here we go. There most definitely are 10 very specific, tried and true, and absolutely essential rules for the making of a birthday wish. In case of any confusion about the number of rules, please, hands here. Rule number 1, it must be your birthday or close to your birthday. Sometime in the last or next week, your age should have increased by 1, unless you are a beetle, bug, or an insect. If your life cycle is a month or a week or a sniff, only a single day, please celebrate immediately. ASAP, flutter, flap, fly, right on to rule number 2. Rule number 2, you must have a party, a celebration, hulapa or jamboree. There should be games and laughter and definitely hats. Hats immediately elevate the party mood. Food is also a good idea. See Rule 3, as are streamers, confetti, and balloons, and unless you are a rhinoceros, pop! If you are a rhinoceros, a swordfish, a sea urchin, or pointy in any way, you may want to skip the balloons. Rule number 3, you must have cake or cannoli or cream puffs or churros. Your dessert does not specifically have to start with the letter C, even if some of the best desserts do. The letter could be P or B or even I. Whatever letter your dessert starts with, it must be sturdy enough to accommodate. Rule number 4, you must have a light or lights to blow out. Traditionally, this would be a candle, but it also be a sparkler, unless you are a whale or a frog. If you are a whale, you may want to invite some fluorescent jellyfish to your party. If you are a frog, consider using fireflies as your candles and your dessert. Combining rules is completely acceptable. Either way, something light must go dark. Rule number 5, there must be singing. Traditionally, the happy birthday song, sung happily and loudly and definitely off key, unless your friends are feathered. If you're lucky enough to have friends who can warble, croon, carry a tune, sit back and enjoy the show. Rule number 6, you must close your eyes. Closing your eyes keeps your wish safe inside your head when it can grow from something ordinary into something extraordinary. Rule number 7, you must take a deep breath. This will ensure the success of Rule 9, unless you are a pufferfish. If you are a pufferfish, definitely do not take a big breath, because then you will puff and puff up, and all your guests will be concerned. everyone knows a puffed up pufferfish is not a happy pufferfish, and happy is a big part of birthday. Rule number 8, you must make a wish, just one wish, a single, wonderful, amazing wish. It can be a big wish or a little wish. It can be a now wish or a later wish, but it should definitely be can't think of anything greater wish. Rule number 9, you must blow out the candles in one single breath. If you are a camel, you will most likely spit on the cake as you are blowing out the candles. No one wants to eat cake spiritualized with camel spit, so please ask your friends to help. Combining breaths is a completely acceptable. Rule number 10, don't forget that wish ends in shh. So keep your wish quiet, silent, hush, hush. And when the fun is done, your friends have left the moon. It is high back in the sky. Close your eyes and dream of your wish coming true. The end. Alrighty, everybody. The third story I'm going to read today is I Really Want the Cake by Simon Philip. Here we go. There's a smell I can't ignore. It's wafting through the kitchen door. It's time for me to find out more. I think it might be a cake. In on the table sitting there, I cannot help but stop and stare, and now I'm really quite aware. I think I want the cake. The decorations is just so neat. The icing looks like such a treat. It smells so chocolatey and sweet. I really want the cake. I wasn't it now, and though I smell, and though I'm small, I'm sure that I can eat all. But Mom has written in a scroll, you must not eat the cake. I'd be a fool to disobey. To eat the cake is not okay. And maybe if I go away, I might forget the cake. I'm really trying to be strong. To eat it would be very wrong. I've wanted it for so long. I must forget the cake. The thought had made me rather glum, and all I want in one small crumb. My mom says no, I say yum. I'm going back for cake. It's still there, waiting, nicely placed for me to have a little taste. To leave it would be such a waste. I only lick the cake. Oh my, oh my. What a delight. Somehow the lick became a bite. I cannot control my appetite. Just one more slice of cake. I know I've not been very wise, and what I've done I can't disguise. I might have to apologize because I ate the cake. Oh, silly me, what have I done? I have to make another one. I guess it would be kind of fun. I've never baked a cake. I need some eggs. I'll start with 6. It's sure to be a tasty mix. There's nothing that I cannot fix. It's easy making cake. I'll whisk and beat and stir and shake until my arms begin to ache. Oh no, that wasn't meant to break. It's hard to make the cake. My gosh, the mess, it's everywhere. It's up the walls, in my hair. When Mom sees this, she'll faint. I swear it's Chaos making cake. Hi Mom, I've come here to confess I'm sorry if I caused you stress. And yes, I made you a lot of mess, but hey, I made you a cake. The end. Alrighty, everybody. Really hope you enjoyed the books today. Thank you so much again for watching and for joining me. It's always a pleasure to be with you and read with you. Please comment on the video as always and let me know what you think of the picks. I always like to hear your feedback. And let me know what your favorite story was that I read today. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you here on the next edition of Storytime with Robbie. I will see you then. Toodaloo.